Well, welcome back, listeners. You are listening to Passage to Profit, the Inventor Show with Richard Elizabeth Gearhart, our special guest, Ola Sars. Our podcast will be out tomorrow. And check out our YouTube channel, Passage to Profit Show on YouTube. If you want to see what everybody looks like and what the things we've been talking about look like, we always get such attractive people on this show. So check us out on YouTube. But now we are on to Joanne Ruse with Yogi with an I fitness mat, and she sent me one and I tried it out this morning. I got it yesterday and tried it this morning, and there are so many advantages to this mat over your conventional mat, but I'm going to let Joanne tell you about them. So welcome, Joanne.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, my name is Joanne, and I'm the owner and founder of Yogi Fitness Mat. The concept is it's a grab and go yoga or workout mat. So the biggest feature is that it has sewn on carrying straps, which can be removed. Here is an example. So it's a mat that kind of rolls up into itself. It has a zipper open enclosure, so it's compact. And then it has tabs on it so that you can attach a carrying strap. And then you can just put it around your shoulder like a purse or a messenger bag. So if you're on the subway, if you're riding the bike, if you're walking on the beach, if you're hiking, whatever it is that you do, your fitness routine, it offers you a hands-free advantage.
And it's very light. I put it on today.
Yes. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we did. We made it, the material is actually eco-friendly, and it is a lighter mat so that it doesn't put any strain on your back, makes it easier for carrying.
That's really great. And I took a look at it this morning. I didn't use it, but Elizabeth did. And the hardware and everything seems to be top notch. It seems to be made out of quality materials. Lots of times when you buy these kinds of things, they're not always like well made, but the mat is really well made.
What I really liked about it too is that the zipper is hardcore, and Joanne and I spoke about this before the show. So can you talk a little bit, because most of the time on a lot of things the zippers are flimsy and they break and you can't get them to work right, but not here.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I wanted something that was a good quality product because, having done yoga, I've been through so many different mats, so many different bags and things. And it's so frustrating, you spend all this time and all this money and you get the product and it only works for so long. But so the zipper is actually, it's a heavy duty 24-inch zipper, which is used for tents and outdoor equipment. And the reason why I wanted that is because it allows for like a quick zipping and unzipping. The tab is really big, so you can just kind of grab it haphazardly, even when you're after the workout and you're done, you just want to go, just kind of grab it and it zips right up.
Right. And it's really easy to roll it back up into the right spot and zip it up. But I know Kenya, our fitness buff, has something to say about this.
Yeah, I just was curious, like what, besides the zipper and all these other things, what are some of the benefits and the differences from other mats that are on the market? Because I got a garage full of mats.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, me as well. And so what I love about my mat is the material. It's a thinner mat. It's a 5 millimeter. It's also environmentally friendly, and it coheres with the California regulations. Also, I love that it is easy to transport and it rolls up in itself. It offers me, with having the strap, it offers me having hands-free, so the idea from the mat came because I was heavy into yoga, and I had my daughter who was an infant at the time, and I'm trying to rush out the door. And so I'm handing her off to the sitter. I'm trying to find my keys and my water bottle, and I'm like juggling everything. And I'm like, if I could just have things easier, that would be great. So for me, the biggest feature is having the straps that just hook right onto it. And then it's with a lobster claw. So you can just unhook it when you get to your class, lay it down next to you. And the straps are also measured out so that they can be used as a stretching strap as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you. So I actually have two versions. This here that I'm talking about is the Express. So this is just the mat with the strap. However, the original Yogi mat comes with a towel. It has a wallet, phone holder, key ring, and a water bottle that all attaches to the mat. And so that's really the grab and go, and you could skip the locker room and just step right into class with your mat. Like everything you need is right there.
That's great. Ola, do you have any thoughts or comments?
I mean, I just like listening to passionate people that build companies around actual problems is always very compelling. And back to the core idea and the belief in the core idea and the actual experience of solving that pain point. So that goes for all of us, right, around the table here. It's it's a very strong message then that you're solving that problem that you had. So I'd love one for myself and my wife as well.
If you're looking at a bunch of yoga mats on Amazon, right, which one are you going to pick? Are you going to pick, this gives you that it really is differentiated, I think, from a lot of other yoga mats, and it gives the user a choice. Well,
right. There's a couple of things I really like, numerous things I really like about it. I like that it zips up, so you just roll it up and zip it, because like wrestling with the mat is not easy. It's for like challenge people like me. Anyway, that's one thing. But and then that you can hook everything onto it, because I was actually thinking that I hadn't seen that other one on your site. By thinking, you could hook one of those little wristlet bags on here, all that stuff. But the other, and I know this is not the purpose for which it was made, but it is something I'm going to use it for. So we are going to go to Pittsburgh, and I am going to use it to put over the chair that I sit in the hotel room, because it'll keep the whatever germs are on that chair off of me.
The COVID chair. It'll shield you from the COVID chair, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So it just has so many advantages, and I'm just wondering, how are you marketing it? I know your website is beautiful, but
thank you.
And you said you're on Amazon. Are you using Facebook and Instagram?
Yes, Facebook and Instagram. As Erin had mentioned, that's really where I've been doing most of my advertising, and that's where I've been getting most of my sales.
And how have sales been?
They've been good. In the beginning of COVID, kind of took a little bit of a turn because people weren't going to the yoga studios. But, once the weather got warmer and people were going out and they're walking more, sales really went up again. And it's interesting. My neighbor, coincidentally, who I saw, who purchased one, I didn't even know it was my neighbor. I saw her walking on one of the trails by my house, and I'm like, oh my God, she's the one who just bought that mat. So I see her walking, and she's got her hands free. She's holding on to her son's hand. I was like, that's great.
That's a real buzz when you see your product actually out there being chosen by somebody. So that right. Must be quite a thrill.
Even if you just set it up in your house, it's like you're focusing your intent. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm setting this out to exercise. And if you see it in the corner of your bedroom, it's like, I need to exercise. So anyway, another good reason to have one. But thank you for this so much. I am definitely going to be using it if I can keep it away from my daughter. I have to buy her own. So can you please spell your website for us, Joanne?
Sure. So it's yogifitnessmat.com. So it's YOGI fitness, FITNESSMAT.com.
Great.
Excellent. So you can find it on Amazon or from the website. So yes. Thank you so much. You are listening to Passage to Profit, the Inventor Show on WOR 710, the Voice of New York, with Richard and Elizabeth Gearhart, and our special guest, Ola Sars, and 3 fabulous presenters, as well as our media maven, Kenya Gibson. So if you've missed it, look for our podcast or go to our YouTube channel. We'll be right back.